Right, welcome to our first tutorial on the Internet Solutions Hosted IP PBX web portal. I'll be taking you through some of the just really fundamentals on logging into what we call the EWS, External Web Server, or you'll also hear the Internet Solutions Hosted IP PBX web portal. I'll just take you through some of the basic features, give you an idea of what you can do with this portal from a user perspective. There are other videos on administrator login and logging in as an administrator for your enterprise, and that will be covered in a different video. But for now, I'm going to focus on some of the things you can achieve as a hosted IP PBX user using the web portal. So the first thing you want to do is really just via the web, type in this URL over here, https ews.isvoip.net, and that'll take you to this login page. You will need to log in with your user ID, which is typically your phone number, at isvoip.net. This may differ, so please consult your network administrator or support at is.co.za to get that information. So once you've typed in your user ID, don't forget the domain again, just type in your password. This would be given to you at the time of installation or provisioning, or unless you have changed it subsequently. Once you've logged in, it'll present you with your web portal screen, and I'm not going to go through every single feature here, but I'm going to give you an idea of what it is you can achieve. So the first screen you're presented with is your profile screen. You can take a look by clicking on profile. From here you can take a look, you can change some things like your first name, your last name, if you were to get married, or you can change your name there, change your time zone and information about yourself. You can also, what's quite important on this screen, I think you would be using quite frequently, and it is suggested that you change your passwords every few months to keep them current and fresh and secure. You can change two passwords at this level. You can change your web access password, which is the password you use to log in to the web portal or the site that you're using right now. It will require you to have your old password or the current password you're using, so you will need to get that and know that. But if you've logged in to this website, you would know that. You then type in your new password, and there are some rules. We suggest you use alphanumeric characters, some uppercase, lowercase, and at least 8 characters to keep the password quite strong. So this is you can change this password here by just typing it in, clicking OK or apply. You can also change your portal password. Now this is the password that you would typically use to log into your VoIS portal. When you, for example, from your hosted IP PBX phone want to retrieve your voicemail by hitting the voicemail button, it would typically ask you for a PIN or a portal password. This is where you'd set that. So if you'd like to change that, you can type in your current one again and just put in a new password. So we can just get out of there. I'm not going to change my password. To give you an idea, if you were to, for example, let's say you were working from a remote location, or you wanted to just turn on your call forwarding, you could go on the left-hand side here to your incoming calls. Obviously, you'll see there's a lot of services here that have been assigned to my profile. Typically, the average user wouldn't have this many services unless you've subscribed to some of the more premium services or service packs as part of the HIP product. But I've really kind of I've got everything on here. But to give you an idea, if you wanted to change your call forward always, let's just say all incoming calls would go to a specific number, you could pretty much put in anything you want here, and it could be any cell phone number or fixed line number. Switch it on and you could click apply. Now this here, play ring reminder when call is forwarded, by enabling this, it will, when a call comes in, your HIP extension will actually what we call ring splash, so it will ring once just to remind you that you have call forward enabled on your primary extension. So by clicking on apply there, your call forward, you'll see your status is turned to on, and you can do this from pretty much anywhere in the world, which is really great. So let's turn that back off. Just take that off there. There's a lot of other things you can do from here. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. Your do not disturb is something you probably use quite often as well. This is great. I guess what you'll notice is when you do this, by enabling your do not disturb, is when you enable it here on the web server, on the web portal, you will see the Do Not Disturb light on your phone will start burning red. So it's always in sync. So if you turn your Do Not Disturb on your phone, you'll notice via the web portal it's on, and if you turn it off, it's always in sync with the web portal, and vice versa. And we do this by exchanging some information between the phone and our platform in order to keep this information in sync at all times. So I'm not going to turn on my Do Not Disturb, and you can take a look at all the features that have been assigned to you and take a look at some of them and play with them from here. Your outgoing calls, same kind of, here's your profile for your outgoing calls. You may want to turn your line blocking on or off, whether you want your CLI presented on or off. That is it. I'm just going to go and exit here. When you're finished, just be sure to log out, and that would conclude our very basic overview on the web portal. Please review some of the other videos on this YouTube channel, where we can take you through some more detailed instructions on specific features and enhancing your hosted IP PBX experience with Internet Solutions. Thank you.